Welcome into Drew's Daily Diamonds for Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the Major League Baseball slate. We got two favorites, two underdogs coming your way. So let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. Your picks for today. It helps grow the show in the YouTube comments below. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got first game up, 6:40 Eastern time. We are heading to Cleveland, Ohio for the Guardians hosting the Miami Marlins. It's Junk on the Hill for the Fish. He's up against Logan Allen, the lefty, going for Cleveland, who is a minus 130 favorite, 8.5 being the total. Tough series for the Fish over the weekend against the Braves. We did lose a couple on them, but I think they bounce back here. And I know in the comments, some of you guys going to get after me about being a homer, but there's reasons why in this particular matchup, I do like them. First of all, over the last 2 months, they've been a great bet. We've been up on them overall on the show. And in particular, in this matchup, Junk on the Hill for the Fish. He's 6-2. He's got a 50-8 strikeout to walk ratio. And the last three lineups he faced were Houston, New York Yankees, Milwaukee Brewers. All three higher rated than Cleveland, in my opinion, by a bunch. And he's up against Logan Allen here, the starting pitching matchup. And Allen's just 2-5 since the month of June, and he has less than a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. He had 4 walks last time out. I forgot to write it down, but I believe he almost has 50 walks on the season. This guy's got a little bit of control issues. And if you've watched the Marlins, they're a very patient lineup. But, if you watch the movie Moneyball, they're doing that, seeing a lot of pitches. And I think that that's going to work to their advantage with Allen's kind of issues with control. So overall, I like this Marlins team getting a plus price. Junk on the Hill, plus 127. Risk 100 to win 127. It's also Cleveland's first game home off of a week-long road trip. Don't love that spot. Game 1, both teams off yesterday. So we're going with the Fish as the barking dog to start us off on Tuesday. Next one up, we're heading north of the border to Toronto. It is the Cubs at the Blue Jays. Jose Berrios on the hill for the Jays. We get Brown going here for the Cubs. Total of 9, minus 130. That's Toronto as the home favorite. They're 4 games up on Boston in the AL East standings. Number 1 AL record overall, and they've scored 50-plus runs in their last 6 games. Over the last week, Toronto is the number 1 hitting lineup in baseball. Now, granted, they did play in Colorado, but still able to score 50-plus runs in the last 6 games. Very impressive offensively. I think they're going to be able to put up some crooked numbers here. And they're up against the Cubs lineup that has been kind of quiet. They got Brown on the hill, the 25-year-old former 33rd round draft pick. Normally don't see those make the show. He's kind of a bullpen / starter guy. He's got north of a 6 ERA on the season. He's been even worse on the road. He's given up 6+ runs in 2 of his last 3 road starts. He's up against Berrios, here for the Jays, who's 6-1 since mid-June. He's been cashing some tickets. He's been a guy we've been betting on here. So we're going to look to be on the Jays once again here. Minus 130 over the Cubs. Fun one there in Toronto. All right, we got next one up, heading to Milwaukee, Pittsburgh Pirates with Paul Skeens on the hill up against Freddie Peralta in the Milwaukee Brewers. This is first place versus last place. NL Central matchup here, 7:40 Eastern start. Of course, Paul Skeens on the hill. He's getting a lot of respect in the betting marketplace for good reason. You watch this kid pitch, the number 1 pick overall a couple years ago out of LSU, very famous, at least, in baseball terms. And yes, he gets a lot of credit, but he's really not going deep into games. We've talked about this before on the show. The Pirates aren't making the playoffs. This is their number 1 arm. They're not going to kind of, give very, a bunch of innings on his right arm because they got a lot of money and a lot invested into him. And sure enough, this year against Milwaukee, he only went 4 innings on June 25th. He gave up 4 earned runs, one of his worst starts of the season. He's up against the Brewers lineup once again here. They've been smashing the ball, and they got Freddie Peralta on the hill. He's 8-1 since early June. He's been cashing tickets 2 of his last 3 and 4 of his last 6 starts, 1 earned run or less. Milwaukee has the big offensive edge here, both against handedness of pitcher and overall. They got the bullpen edge as well. This is the number 1 record in all of baseball. A very strong argument to be made. They're the best team in baseball, 73-44, the only team with over 70 wins. They've won 9 straight games. They're 39-20 at home, and we only have to lay 26 cents because it schemes, as the opposition here. I like the Brewers here, guys. I think the number's short, -126. We've been riding them a bunch. We're going to do so here. Game 2 of the series, Brewers over Pirates. Got one game left for you. It will be the nightcap for the show. But recap here. Show recap over the weekend. We went 5-3 record-wise, plus 1.3 units of profit. So good weekend overall. 5-3, nothing to brag about, but chugging along in the dog days of summer. Brings the show to 191 and 150. That's 56% winners, plus 36.7 units of profit. So it's been a profitable endeavor here, following along. So we got 4 bets for you. Hopefully 3-1, if not 4-0 day for Tuesday. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out. WagerTalk.com, experts page, Drew Martin. We do have a top play up and available, $5 Tuesday. So it's discounted to just $5 if you want to check that one out. Experts page, Drew Martin, WagerTalk.com. And then we also got the extended package discounted right now, guys. You get college football, you get the NFL through the Super Bowl. And if you get that package, it's up on the page. You get the rest of baseball for free. So if you're interested in saving some money there over the long term, that's probably the best package for you. NFL, college football. If you get it, you get the rest of MLB for free through the World Series. All right, guys, last game for the show here, 7:45 Eastern time, St. Louis, Missouri. It's the Colorado Rockies at the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Freeland on the hill here for the Rocks, 8.5 being the total, -200. That's the Cardinals as the home favorite. Liberatore on the hill. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I might be getting that one wrong, though. Either way, guys, we are going with the barking dog here, Colorado Rockies. I know it's been a rough season for them. They've come in losing 7 straight games. But when you look at Kyle Freeland, their starter, he's just 2-12, but he's been way better on the road, almost 100 points lower in terms of opposition on base percentage when he's pitching on the road. This Cardinals lineup really hasn't been all that good. They haven't hit lefties very well. And they've lost, their starter has lost each of his last 3 decisions, and he hasn't made it past 4 1/3 innings in his last 4 starts with only 5 strikeouts and 6 walks. So, yeah, he has more walks than strikeouts over the last month. This lineup's only averaged 2 runs per game, their last 2 coming into this series. I don't think St. Louis should be laying -200 to anyone. So that puts us on the other side against Freeland, who has been pretty good. I think this is a shot to kind of swing hard in case you hit it here. +170, risk 100 to win 170. If it wins, we're on the Rockies over the Cardinals. In recap, we got the Brewers over the Pirates as the home favorite there, -126. We got the Blue Jays -130 over the Cubs, and we're starting it off with the Marlins +127 against Cleveland. We're listing all the starters we're betting on. Guys, that does it for Tuesday's show. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, check out $5 Tuesday, WagerTalk.com, experts page, Drew Martin, for the top play. We also got that special with NFL and college football. You get the rest of MLB. And comment below. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. Cash those tickets.